Hey YouTube, so in today's episode we are working on my cousin's Toyota. It's an 88 Hilux, and this is what we did. Well, this is what he did. He installed a 5-inch lift kit. Is it what brand? Rough Country 5-inch lift kit. So what we discovered is that, you see this rock slider here, I helped him installed it. We welded onto the frame, right? So the front here looked exactly like this, except it's supposed to be on the front. So what we discovered is that after he installed the 35-inch tire here, it was rubbing really bad. So that was not very good. So we decided that the rock slider needed to be cut. And so that's what we did. And I'll show you on the other side. I've already tacked this in, but I'll show you on the other side how we cut it. So this is the other side. This is how it looked like. This was the front. This was how it went in, right? So we cut this, and exactly this is how it looked like. Okay, so we modified it so that it won't rub against the 35-inch mud terrain here. Okay, so let's go back to the other side. So we brainstormed, and this is what we came up with, that we were going to cap this end because we cut it like that. So when we capped this, we ended up brainstorming this. We decided to put a truss over here, okay, and a gusset, not truss, and gusset down here as well. Okay, so we're gonna put another plate on this side so that the plate here will make a complete gusset, make a complete box, so that this thing has a lot of strength. Okay, so as you can see here, we welded onto the frame, so we have a limited amount of room, so that's why we're doing it this way. Okay, so it's coming along. I really like it, and it doesn't look anything like that rear one, but it's coming along. Of course, we still have this to negate with, and like I told my cousin, if you want to play the game, you got to pay the price. So we're probably going to be cutting this thing, the Fender. Okay, the Fender. We're probably going to be cutting it from here. We're going to be cutting it this way, and my cousin's like, "Yeah, no!" But hey, you know, I've got to make room for this bad boy to travel. Either that, or we'll put a body lift on it, which is not really good. So yeah, but it's my cousin's truck. He has to say okay before we do that. But in the meantime, this has to go on. And after that, if he says okay, let's cut it, we're probably gonna go. He's shaking his head. So that's what we'll probably have to do. And he'll probably have to cry over this. But hey, you know what? You gotta play the game. If you want to play the game, you gotta pay the price. So it's coming along. It looks, I think it looks badass. See this? It looks pretty badass right here. So yeah, it's coming along. Let me weld this, or let me go finish the other side, and I'll show you guys how this thing looks like afterward. Guys, so this is done. As you can see, this is how it looks like there, and no more rubbing against here. And that's what's good about this. Here on this side as well. Okay, that's good. However, what we are going to be doing next is we're going to be trimming the fender here a little bit, about this much. Okay, and also we're going to be cutting this seam out right here. Okay, so that to avoid any future rubbing. So that's what we're doing, guys. Also, we're going to be removing this little plastic, whatever you call this, shield, in order to get to here. Okay, so that's what we're doing, guys. I'll show you how it is once you take this thing out. Okay, so this is what we're doing, guys. We are going to be chopping this here. So again, it's going to go all the way down. Okay, once that's done, I'm going to cut right here to here down. And then you see this little what looks like spackle right here. Okay, I'm going to use black silicone to seal it. Okay, this is a cinch. Oh gosh, what do you call it? It's this little cinch thing. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay, that way at least we have it creates a little bit of room for articulation between this and that, and it doesn't rub. Okay, and so that's what I'm going to do. I won't show you how to do this one. You just need to cut it with the angle cutter, and yeah, that's what we're going to do. We got this thing on here, cut. That's how it looks like. As you can see, we haven't messed with the cinch area here. All we're gonna do is we're gonna put black silicone here, seal this off, and we ain't gonna worry about water issues. Maybe there's still room for us to cut diagonal here, because I don't want it to, this part, to gouge the tire here. So we're gonna make a little a drawing here. We're gonna cut this area. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grind it. So we're gonna grind the area here down so that it doesn't look really off, really bad. Okay, there. So I'm going to have my cousin go inside, and he's going to turn the wheel all the way to the passenger side, and I'll show you the difference, the stark difference that this thing makes. Okay, go ahead, bud. Okay, so he's going to turn his tire. You see that? Wow. So we have an inch more ground clearance before this thing hits. And you know, maybe we need to, hey, come here, bro. So you can see it's a little bit better, yeah, but what we can do is we could cut this some more, bro. Okay, so I talked to my cousin. He says that for right now he is happy with the way it is, and we decided to remove the shield under here, the splash guard there. We decided to remove that because this is California. We don't really need it anyway. We don't have that much rain. So
and salt.
Yeah, and salt.
Snow and salt.
Yep. So as you can see, we hardly have any rust underneath the pickup here. So we're gonna be removing this splash guard right here as well, and we're gonna start cutting here. And yeah. So we're going to remove all of it. Alright, so this is how I'm going to do it. Basically, y'all going to need green or blue tape to tape the underside. Along this. Because that's what we're going to cut. Okay, so that's it. We're going to draw a little line here, just like the other side, so that it's similar to each other, and we're gonna cut. That's it. Okay, so this thing is done. Just side is done, and we gained, whoa, a boatload of space. Wow. We gained about an inch of space. Ain't gonna rub until we flex it hard. What do you think, cousin?
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby, huh? Wow, okay. Let's go.
Try it out.
Yeah. Yeah, you could try out. Because the last time when my cousin did it, he drove down this little ramp right here and it started scraping already. So now, for show, he ain't gonna scrape. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So guys, we're gonna try it out, and we're gonna video this part where you can try it out. All right, so cousin is, yeah, he is moving his car back. Usually by this time, when he hits down there, it scrapes. And it ain't scraping none because he hasn't turned yet. Yeah, it's not gonna scrape. Looks all right to me. All right, guys, let me know what your thoughts are. That was a fun build today. Well, it's not a build, it was a fun modification. That's that.